Hello! Welcome back. I think we might be finishing Riven tonight. Because I'm pretty sure, I solved a puzzle early. Uh, but that's okay. Let's see. That's where we were. Roughly the same place. Okay. Well, let's go. Ooh, sudden volume change. Oh, should I be here? What happens if I hit this button? Let's do that instead. Well, that's what that button does. Oh, hell. I gotta solve that again. All right, hold on. I have that recorded. Oh wait, no. What am I doing? Just yeah. Load a game. Load that one again. All right. I mean, I guess the only thing to do is to do it. Let me take a drink. Hydration complete. Well, that world looks to be on fire. And the rock looks real weird there. Oh, shit. Well, that's a problem. Shit. The books don't work. And I don't have anything I can do. Did I bad end? It's possible. Oh, wait. I can push that. Uh-oh. Well, I know who this jerk-off is. Hello, Gen.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gen. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed.
Uh-huh.
To be sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the Fifth Age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well,
I don't remember this speech.
I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions.
Uh-huh.
Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm sure Atris desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state.
Scene change.
I know that you arrived in the Fifth Age with a book which was immediately stolen from you. Needless to say, its reacquisition is of interest to me, though my personal history with the moiety does not give me much hope for it. Still, there is a chance you might somehow manage to retrieve it. If you do, I would ask for the safety of all concerned that you bring it to me at your earliest opportunity. Again, to be honest, my reasons here are partly selfish. There is so much yet to be resolved between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. In any case, my immediate concern is the completion of the sanctuary I've long promised to all the islanders. In the meantime, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, cruel though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age.
Freaking called Riven more. So there's a book called the Book of Atris. It was an actual like novel written by, I believe, by Rand Miller.
As for the stolen linking book, we should probably not meet again until you've recovered it. I will know if you succeeded, and will await your return. Good luck with your search. I hope to see you back here shortly.
Yeah. So, in the Book of Atris, you learn a lot about Atris as a child, his grandmother, and then eventually Gen. Gen is a firm believer that the Denis don't really just link two worlds. When they write a descriptive book, he believes they create the world. Therefore, he believes the people that are in the worlds that he so-called creates are fictitious, or at minimum have very little intrinsic value. So he views the ages as a place to get resources or explore and then leave to decay. There's a lot more to it than that. I really can't go into too much detail. You really should read the Book of Atris. Let's see here. So I think this is where we were. Never mind. Ooh, I actually remember... Alright, we're not as far in as I thought we were. We'll probably still finish today, but... maybe not. I can't move. Their cutscene? Yeah, that one's alerting everybody. Is this like a graveyard? Hello! How are you doing, Copal Records? Oh, I really don't want to sit in this. Yeah. Hey, Spiper, how you doing? I got a lot farther than I thought I did, but not as far as I thought I did. So, at the end of the last episode, I thought I might have skipped a very large puzzle and ended up right at the end. And I sort of did, but I have not done some key events yet. So, thank you. We're probably still finishing today. We will see. So I've used the book. Yes, I used the linking book. We met Atris's father, who is still a jerk, but says he's not a jerk. Hi. Hey, no, wait, come. Oh. Don't run away. Hmm. Let's. Ooh. I don't know what that sound is, but I believe that was a 4. So let's take a screenshot. And then let's take my notes. Notes. Alright. My notes are in here. And that was... Where's my translation? Riven. Is it 4? Yeah, 4. So we will write 4. And then what kind of sound do we think this is? Is it like a honk? Yeah. Honk / bark. Okay. Yeah. Sound like the the weird, like, platypus whatever's out on the beach. Wait. Where are the things on the beach? They're near here, aren't they? Not that way. They're like, here. Somewhere. Where the hell are they? Still not the right place. I'm lost. I can't remember where these things are. They're here somewhere. All right. So Very lost. Hey, Jeff. Myst and Riven are Myst, Riven, Exile, all of them hold a special place in my childhood. They were very much escapist media from me, and I come from a family where escaping was definitely necessary. All right, I am lost here. I need to go find. I remember that there's something I need to do with the ducks. Oh no, don't be sorry. That was amazing. These things gave me wonderful memories. I appreciate it though. But no, my messed up family life was saved by a very wonderful family, my surrogate family, and so the memories that I have of this don't have any negative connotations. Here they are. Hey guys, how you doing? You gonna let me move? Oh, well, okay. Yes, I do not have links disabled. You should be able to post in here. Whether or not I can look at it is a different question. Ooh. Okay. That's more of like a whale sound? What number was that? That's, just say whale. Whale sound. Nope. Alright, let's see if this crashes when I alt-tab here, Jeff. I'm doing this just for you. That A is an amazing picture, and B is very Myst. Maybe a bit more Abduction, which is their newer game, but it's a very good picture. Hey, we didn't crash. Okay. Let's see here. So that was a line through it, and the line through it was what? 5. So, whale sound 5. Make a note. 5. Whale sound. All right. All right, here's this one. Take a picture of that. I don't know what to call that sound. I have it written down, right? It's like creaking wood. And DI was what? DI is 2? 2. Creaking wood. That's a good descriptor of that sound, right? Or like dragging a table across the floor. Oops. Well, can't go there. So we gotta go all the way around. Woo! Zipper speed. I need to get back to where that little lowered bridge was, or not bridge, but like trapeze was. Gonna take a drink. I always forget that the voice equalizer is not hooked up to my OBS mute, so you will see it activate as I am opening the bottle and taking a drink of water or soda. So if my memory is right, I now need to go here and then make a right. Right? Or am I going back somewhere wrong? We'll find out. I'm probably going somewhere wrong. We'll figure it out. Hey, Invader! Thank you for the follow. You know, honestly, Eileen would probably be very happy to be here rather than where she's been recently. Man, everything about... I'm at the wrong place. I need to turn around and go right. So again, I mean, so anyone's watching the archive, this doesn't make any sense, but just know that recently there was a Silent Hill 4 playthrough. Silent Hill 4 has so much going for it, so many cool ideas, and then they squander it through padding. If that game went directly from the hospital to the final section of the game, it would be so much better. It would probably be better than a lot of the other Silent Hills that come after it. But because they decided to basically make you replay the first half of the game as an escort mission, ruins everything that's great about that game. And it's unfortunate. It also cracks me up how much Nina's projected, like, weird creeper vibes on Henry when he didn't dig any of the holes, and the only reason he even looks through the holes is because they made him. Shattered Memories? I like Shattered Memories a lot, but Shattered Memories is only great because you're... Well, for me, Shattered Memories is partially great because you're seeing it through the lens of what the original story was. And the twist that it takes makes it way interesting. I still like 3 the most. And then 2 and 1 are tied for me. Shattered Memories is kind of its own thing, so I like that a lot. Hello! Where are we at? Okay. Hello? Sleepy man? Hello? Buddy? No, he got the fuck out. I don't want to stick my hand in there. Have I played Riven before? Yes. I played Riven maybe a year after it originally came out, and I played it almost all of the Myst games as they came out, at least once when a new one came out. So I haven't played Riven now for probably a decade. Ooh. Hello. Or is this where I came from? Okay. This is where I came from. Yeah, so the problem, Invader, it is the perfect time to play it. A, because Abduction came out recently, and they're working on a new game that looks really great. But B, it's been just long enough that I've forgotten most things about these games. I mean, like, I remember the key points, I remember Book of Atris, I remember all this stuff. But, like, the puzzles are mostly gone in my head. Well, if I wanted to, I could solve Myst within about 5 minutes of it starting. I remember something with that light, but I don't... Hey! Let there be light. There should be another light here, right? There's a light. 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 All right. Oh. This... I remember this. This is, Oh, this is the puzzle. This is what we're using the sounds for. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Look at my notes. So it's like running water was 1. I don't have 2. Shit. 3 is 5. 5 was a honk. Let's see. 5 was a honk. 4 was like the big old dudes on the beach. 3 was kind of like creaking wood. No, 2 was like creaking wood. 3 was... Where's my notes? Alright. I'm looking at my screenshots rather than my notes. Let me... Okay, I remember this. I remember some of this. I remember some of this. First one was water. Where's a water thing? Water, 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 water. There's a beetle. Is that a gator? That's a fish. That's a fish. Hello! Hey, Clem and viewers! Hello, welcome! Clem, thank you again so much for the raid. I'm gonna say that's... Thatch Hacer? Thank you for the follow. For those of you that are joining the channel for the first time, if you haven't come to one of Clem's previous raids, my name is Silver, or Silver Streak. I'm a variety streamer. I am currently streaming my way through all of the Myst games. It has been a very long time since I played them, almost a decade, so I don't remember everything. Welcome all of you. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully stick around. However, I do know that most of Clem's audience is in Germany, so it is very late. Do not feel like you have to stick around if you're tired. But if you do stick around, thank you, and welcome to the channel. I am currently trying to read my notes and figure out a puzzle. Clem, go to bed. It's almost 3 a.m. Go to sleep. Oof. Oof. It's very, very late. Number 2 was like... What would be creaking wood? Maybe the beetle? Where's the beetle? Hydra fight tip. It is, let's see, it's about 7:47 p.m. where I am right now. I am in the belly button of America, of North America, which is Kansas. So, 3, I know what it is because of my memory, which is cheating, but I do remember. And then 4 was our dudes at the river. This guy. And 5 was a honk, which I think would be our big giant fish friend. Where are you at, big giant fish friend? That's not you. That's not you. There you are, fish friend. Did I solve it? Am I gonna die, or did I solve it? Yeah, Riven has a great soundtrack. I mean, most of the Science Studios games have great soundtracks. The Chaser, I would say maybe sleep. You can't eat it, but it is delicious. In fact, sleep is delicious is something I say very often. Naps, also delicious. Ooh, this is a burnt book. Huh. Alright, we're gonna just... Might be a bad idea. I really hope that's not a giant hornet's nest. We already have to deal with the death hornets in America right now. Oh, hey, up. Well, it's sleepy time now. The traveler is having a nap.
Killing me. Whoa.
Yeah, Clem. So compared to Myst, they really wanted to expand the world with Riven. They wanted to make it more than just a series of rooms or just a series of puzzles and world building just through journals. So with Riven, they added a new language, they added an entire culture, they added an actual antagonist. Riven's a really good game. I mean, all the Myst games are really good games, but Riven's pretty high up there. I might like Myst 4 Revelations a little bit better, and then I have a very soft spot in my heart for End of Ages, because End of Ages is actually, not only is it a Myst sequel, it is the sequel to a game called Uru, which was a massively multiplayer online game based on the world of Myst. And it's actually online still. You can go check out mystonline.com. But it was where it was a both a word from the Dunny language, which is part of Myst, but it was also meant to be you are you, as in you, the player, are you in the game. Clem, never played Myst or Riven. Yeah, they're good. They're good games. I mean, so the very first Myst came out in very early 90s, and it is a very quick game. I think I only did maybe 2 or 3 1 to 1.5 hour episodes to finish it, and most of that was just me reading out loud. Riven, as you're seeing here, is a lot of interesting stuff. There are 5 main games: Myst, Riven, Myst 3 Exile, Myst 4 Revelations, and Myst 5, which is End of Ages. And then there's Uru, which there is a single-player version of Uru called the Complete Chronicles. But it's kind of a separate thing because it takes place in current time and you're playing as yourself, and it's a third-person game mostly. Although I do play in first person most of the time. I don't know if I'm going to play Uru as part of this. I might. We'll see. But they're worthwhile games. Cyan Studios is a very small studio in Maine. But before The Sims came out, and even after The Sims came out, Myst was the #1 selling game of all time for, I want to say, like almost 2 decades. The Sims eventually beat it, but not until I think The Sims 2. And then we know like Grand Theft Auto and everything like that, and since then all that's changed. But that was a huge accomplishment back then. Okay, so we're in prison. Can't tell if this is a food bowl or a pissing bowl. Hopefully not both. Hello? Hola? For our German friends, Guten Morgen? Guten Tag. Hello? Excuse me, sir. I would like to order room service. Gute Nacht. That's a good one. Again, to all of the wonderful people that have come in from Clem's channel, if it is 2:45 or later in your time zone, please feel free to go sleep. I love you being here. I appreciate you all watching, but sleep is good. Oh, Metchtrollo 2004, thank you so much for the follow. Can I, Nope. Alright, well. I can't move. Hello? Hi. I got Katarine in there. That's all I got. Thank you.
Decide. Why te fulupe?
Okay. What we got? Oh. Let's get a bad end real quick. Hold on. So this is supposed to be a prison book meant for Gen. It's meant to look like where Atris is. Boop.
No, mai. Nel senso, piano piano je poco poco si può.
Yeah, Vader, that's very accurate. And now we're trapped forever. Bad ending number 1. Oh, I don't think I can skip this. Oh man, Richard A. Watson. I forgot. So Richard A. Watson, also known as Rawa, W-A-R-A, or W-A-W, sorry, R-A-W-A. They list him as the Dunny historian. Richard Watson is a member of Science Studios, but is also like, he is a huge proponent of the world of Myst. Oh, Ryan. I didn't know Ryan was in this. In the game Uru, the online massively multiplayer game, he is an actual person. Richard A. Watson is a character in the game, which makes sense because we are ourselves in that game. You're playing as you the person, are meant to be actually experiencing those things in Uru. But he's pretty intertwined with the storyline as kind of a historian of what they've found. I keep forgetting that he was also actually like part of Science Studios. Anyway, we'll let this continue, and then we will reload. Big old Dark Souls, you died. I mean, you didn't die. For reasons I can't describe or explain until later, you did not die. In the first game in Myst, you know about these prison books. That's what Atris, or sorry, that is what Cirrus and Akinar, the two brothers, are trapped in. You know they're not dead, but they're just trapped. As far as you can tell, you're just lost in the endless void between links, and that is what Atris describes the prison books is. You get trapped in the nothingness between links. But we'll actually see. Oh man, I completely forgot Broderbund. Broderbund was the original publisher of these games. That's right. Everyone that plays Myst, yeah. Sunsoft, original Myst team. Santa Fe, New Mexico, that's where a lot of this was filmed. No, Copel. I used the prison book just to show the bad ending. You definitely did not miss the actual ending. All right. Yeah, basically I went ahead and hit that. We're not going to do that. Okay. Oh boy. I linked to Riven a week ago. The smell of the place overwhelmed me, moments before I could see anything. The sight only partially cleared. I stood motionless, peering ahead, though through a dim veil, which was slowly lifting. There was a violet blah blah and has appeared. I remember breathing slowly and very deeply, tasting the familiar Riven air. Yeah, Invader. Uru's great. Mystonline.com. Create a new Uru account. There's a bunch of stuff that's been added. They've reawoken the the central area. It's a wonderful thing to go back through. I don't know. Maybe I'll go through Uru. I don't think I will, but maybe we will. I remember breathing slowly and very deeply, tasting the familiar Riven air, but not recognizing a thing. I must have been hit with the dart right away. I thought it was an ancient insect bite at first. Trying to remember it all, but it's difficult, maybe because of the drug. There was a voice, a man I did not recognize, stood before me. Rivenese, though he was, man, this is hard to read. Though he was wearing dunny dress, he seemed to be talking to me, but the poison was already taking effect. Shadow crept in, and I fell asleep. Then there was many voices, but I understood none of them. Like hundreds of people whispering, I couldn't make out. Couldn't wake up. No matter. The dream did end, and now to be here with. It's been so many years. I didn't realize how much I missed her. Like a piece of me that I had forgotten I'd lost. She's beautiful and so full of warmth, but the years have also left her with a wound which was not there when we were children. I do wish she were more interested. It seems okay. All right, quickly from my prison. Napup will return your book, which the Moiety intercepted upon your arrival. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atris for a very specific purpose. Gen will desire to use it, although he may have suspicions. If you can find my prison, you will still need the combination to release me. Gen keeps it in his office. Then, I assume, we're to signal Atris. I think I know how it might be done. But don't signal him before I'm released. Catherine. Asking the questions. It's awkward. No one asks me where I've been or what I've been doing. This hurts, but I understand it. Their beliefs are out of ignorance and oppression. They are gentle people, but most destroyed, and now they are frantically cling to anything that might save them. Man, this is difficult script. But why have they chosen to cling to me? I'm confused. As a child, I always felt out of place here. I never belonged. They misunderstood me, and I couldn't relate to them. But now I'm overwhelmed by an intense feeling that I owe everything to them and this place. I thought I would never see them again, and yet I'm here. I've been given this second chance. The second chance at what? Saving them? Fulfilling their prophecies? Being their savior? I'm going to take a screenshot of that picture, even though I think it's just a doodle. The Moiety, Atris would want me to chronicle all that I've learned. I can at least record some of it. It seems that when Atris and I trapped Gen on Riven many years ago, our efforts were witnessed by most of the inhabitants here. 2 of the Rivenese even witnessed the confrontation with Gen at the fissure, where I linked back to Myst, and where Atris threw himself into the abyss. Of course, they understood little of what they were seeing, but they somehow were able to guess that we had won, that Gen was no god at all, but only a feeble impostor, a false god. Okay, I'll make sure I hit that bowl, Viper. Thank you. And that we had trapped him on Riven. I always hoped that they would deduce this simple truth, but their further conclusions have astonished me. Atris had stripped Gen of his power, therefore Atris must be the true god. Oh boy. As a god, he was choosing me, the spiritual misfit from the Rivenese womb, to be his wife. I was transcending into deity and would lord over Riven forever. Thus, the Moiety, as they call themselves, were from a dissident society, sworn enemies of Gen. I did not know of their beliefs regarding Atris and myself until 2 days ago. It was, for some reason, E.T. was hesitant to tell me. Can't figure out why. I know she doesn't believe these things. Of course, everyone here assumed that I would be aware of my own god status, so they made no effort to inform me. I only realized it at a recent gathering to which I was invited. I sat in front of a dimly lit and crowded cave as they told mythical story of my own life, acting out the battle between Atris, myself, and Gen at the edge of the fissure. The events had been exaggerated into grandiose proportions. It was offensive, but I was unable to stop it. I was unable to break their illusion, which is the very formation of their hope and purpose, and which has given them courage to band together and rebel against Gen. Since then, I've been... I can't read any of that. Let me take a screenshot. Return to Riven to free them. Some believe that I will overthrow Gen. Others believe that I will bring them to paradise. I don't know how to deal with this. I fight it myself. I love these people. My only real kindred. But they will not love me as equal, which hurts me. I would rather be their slave than their master. Over the years, as Gen power has become greater and greater, the Moieties' numbers have grown, and they become more and more adept at hiding themselves. They now live in a network of caves that still have not been discovered. The Moiety, for the most part, have completely severed their relationship with any of the Rivenese that chose against joining them. But I hope they're not sacrificed limbs. Nope. Remove the cancer. All right. I remember what we have to do in here. Let me find it. This is taking too long. As much as I would love to read this, it's just a matter of the script is near impossible. That's what we need. Having once allowed Atris to escape this age without leaving an open door behind us, this since seems sealed with the skin of heavy iron. Crude telescope has been mounted over a cracked viewport, and the combination to which was acquired by the Moiety before my arrival. And so, let me write down what this is. I've got a screenshot of it, but I just need to put up what... So it's one line, one vertical line, which was 1. So 1 and then 5? Nope. 4. Yeah, 1, 4, 4. 2. And then KI was... KI was what? KI was 3? Yeah. So 1, 2, 2, 4, 3? No, 1, 4, 4, 2, 3. Have I played Kiern? I don't know how to pronounce it. I own that game. I have installed that game. I have not gotten past anything in that game. I think I have not ever actually even loaded that game. We're not going to read this. Nope. I believe I will not be getting the Easter egg. Oh well.
Sirapo. Ibuko mo buko wisipo. Na vene. Tapa mo revene beno. Now, Katarina ne. Wisifa polo yai sepe yai.
I believe she is CT. Invader, yeah. The what I have found is that there's actually an exceptionally high number of very good Myst style games on VR. Like on mobile, one of my favorite games was the Room series. All 4 of those games are fantastic and very similar to Myst, but also with like eldritch puzzle boxes involved. The Room VR game is a perfect sort of like halfway to Myst in VR. That's the other thing. If I do end up playing Abduction, which I'm not sure I will yet, or at least not as part of this series, I'm probably going to play it in VR because now I have my Oculus Quest and I can do that. Oh wait, did I just turn myself around? Yeah. Heck yeah. Path back up. I can take that back up, can I? Yes, okay. I need to go back to... I think I have to go back to Gen. I've got the prison book. What's the easiest way to get to Gen? Let me think here. Probably back to the fish's mouth? Hey, buddy. How you doing, buddy? Bye, friend. Ah, shit. Okay. So I can't go there. What's the next closest one? Probably this one? Okay. Such a cool look. Like, this would be a rad roller coaster. It'd be a lot of fun anyway. Oh, yeah, thanks, Koble. I solved the stone puzzle because I remembered that part of the sequence. But yeah, it would have been helpful if I'd found the beetle earlier. Whee! Okay. Alright, so the next one, the closest one will be... over here. What? What? Did it unsolve the puzzle? No, okay. Weird. Could I explain what the current goal is? Okay. So, I think you might have joined in right after we met him, but the whole goal of this game, you were sent here by a man named Atris, depending on who's saying the name. His wife, Catherine, has been trapped here. This place, this Riven world, is actually somewhere they trapped Atris's father, who was demented and tried to kill Atris and tried to kill Catherine. But since Catherine got trapped here, Atris has been trying to figure out a way to get her free without also freeing Gen, his father. The problem is this world is collapsing, and so there's kind of a limited time. So since they freed themselves from Gen the first time, Atris has discovered a way to make what's called prison books, which look like they would link normally. And you know what? I don't think we've done this before. So basically, when you see this and you think that you can link there, but in fact you just get trapped in a empty void, or at least that's what you think at this point in the games. So Atris gives you. Okay, so you did see that. So Atris gives you the prison book because he knows that Gen, his father, wants to get out of Riven. So he knows that the best way to make Gen trap himself, basically, is to give him a linking book that looks normal, since he doesn't know about prison books, that links him to where he wants to go, which is a place called Dunny, which is what this linking book looks like it's a linking book to. But in fact, it is a prison book. So I think now my goal is to find another linking book for Gen. Weird. All right, well, clicking on them doesn't do anything. I don't know. Okay. So I'm trying to find my way back to him. So I can give him the linking book, which I've now... What happens if you use the book right now? I never used the book outside of the Rivenese place. I mean, we can do it. It's just... I'm pretty sure it'll be the same thing. Oh no, it's different. I've never seen this one before.
I see you found the book. Thank you for returning it to me. It seems, however, circumstances have changed.
He just shot me.
I'm afraid my reunion with Atris will have to wait. I'd so been looking forward to seeing you. Well, there's still time.
Bastard shot me. I've never seen that ending before. All right, there's bad ending too. I speed this up? Is there a way for me to... Bop. Ooh. Alright. Well, I don't have a way. I don't know the Scum VM. Shift in F10. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Not the end. That's just me hitting the wrong button. We are very close, though. If what's about to happen is what I think is about to happen, we're pretty darn close. Wait, we're almost done here. Who was the person who shot me? So Clem, that was Gen. That is the man we are trying to capture, basically. That's the man we're trying to trap. That is Atris's father. Also a jerk. How many endings are there? I've never seen that one before, but I've seen maybe 5, 6. Most of them are just permutations, like of the same idea, and they mostly involve them when you go and do the final thing, which I'm not going to spoil yet because it's amazing. Although I guess, so it's amazing to me because I know how the original Myst starts. I wonder how people will react without knowing how that starts. We'll see. We've probably got less than an hour left in the game, so... Boop. We're gonna go down... Uh-oh. I can't go down. That's a problem. How long are the Myst games? Depends how long you get stuck on the puzzles. Or like me, if you get lost. Usually I'm actually very good with maps, so that's interesting. I should be able to get down there. Why can I not get down there? Where can we go? Should be able to go here? Yeah, here we go. Where's the lever? I should be able to click it. Oop, don't not that. Don't want to click that. Come on. Did I get it? No. What am I missing here? There's a way to stop this, right? Am I lose my mind here? I should be able to just click on... Is there something I should be... Nope, that's the way back here. Alright, chat. I'm asking for help here. What am I missing? Where's the thing to stop this one? Behind the door. Aha. Thank you, Spider. No, that's totally... That's totally valid, Clem. The thing with Myst is that the world there's a very large sense of isolation. Even with people in the world, there's a feeling of isolation. And it's because, like, when you're looking at this picture, anything could be moving, but it's not, right? Even when something's moving, everything feels lonely. All right, so I have this from my my earlier images. Where's my... Where's my journal entry? It was 4, 21, 24... Where's my, Where's my note? Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. I lost my notes. All right, so I've got the screenshot with the actual note in it. So it's 4. And then I believe it is... Is it 22? That can't be right. No. It's, alright. Thank you, Clem. I really appreciate your time and the raid. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I'll talk to you again sometime soon. I'm reading notes right now, so I'm trying to remember what the heck it is. So that's 2. Was it 11? Hold on a second. Alright. I'm translating again because the combination is different every time. Alright. So my combination, and I'm gonna frickin'... Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I left comments on my screenshot. That's why I can't see it. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Ba-ba-ba-da. You online. 4/11/14/2021. 14 21 20 4 11 nope, 4/12/14/2021. 12/14/2021. Heck yeah. I do appreciate them randomizing some of the puzzle in this. Let's do it. Where the spinning portion of the dome gets its power from? It's probably the steam vents that are running all across the island. That's where most of the power in the island's from.
Well done. I was greatly relieved when I received word that you had recovered the book. I don't quite know how you managed it, but if I may.
Sure.
Thank you.
What? It's just a normal book again.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Sure. There's a reason for this. Come on, buddy. You got greedy. We know it. And we've now trapped again. So, I'm going to show another bad ending. Boop.
I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. I can't take the chance that you will change your mind again. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dunny culture will be reborn. The lives of millions will be purified. Thanks to you. Farewell.
Now, because I don't want to wait through those credits again, as soon as they pop up. I'm going to exit the game and then relaunch. And we will start save game. Load that one. Okay. Huh. Okay.
Natsu? Shima? Shorate. Mata neta.
Okay.
Tagamem. San Botegan Shem. Fasi.
To Gen. Is that my husband? Oh boy. Well, at least I can read this one. I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the Fifth Age. And though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she's also vanished as quickly as she appeared. Stolen from me by the rebels. My guard tells it. She linked into the Fissure Plateau cage, as I'd guessed, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and spirited her away. I suspect that the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone linking in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel had happened by at that moment. Damn luck of it. He did get a good enough look at her, though. To verify it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact which, if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. While I am sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that Cage has ever caught, I am also filled with hope. She may yet provide me with a way back to Denis. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction. But I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of reconstructing that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she is trapped here in the Fifth Age, and I can assume that an emotionally crippled son will soon be coming along to rescue her. Yeah, you're an asshole. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the Great Wark has demonstrated its usefulness to me. This past week, the villagers have been most difficult to manage. Apparently, they have learned of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful the prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have perhaps captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. Dude's feeding villagers, man. Again. The search for Catherine continues. I now deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, or sorely realize that to the extent which they not ready for that knowledge, not even to the simplified manner in which I had presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and thus were unable to extract the elemental underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. It is obvious that much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the full meaning of the imagination I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the future that I planned for them, then the conflict would not exist. The minds of children are much more malleable. With the proper instruction, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times, they take it to almost as if they had been a bit of Denis blood in them. Given the natives' inboard limitations, however, quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future. The way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly when it's quite clear my own son could not. Atris, still one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all thoughts of the Denis. Perhaps it was only the way that she could rationalize the fact she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost, the guilt must have been unbearable. I do have vague recollections of the love she had for my father and for our world, but ultimately, she was an outsider whose ignorance of Denis became the catalyst for their demise. If I am able to rebuild our culture, and in the process cannot correct such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary, in order that a new era of prosperity might someday come to pass. These last few weeks, I have found myself frequently beset by images of the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Bookmakers Guild. Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Denis world, but I can't bear to think of him for long. Too much. I was too young to see such a thing. I got her. Late last night I received word that Catherine was in the village attempting to persuade people to join her. I lost 2 good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number, yeah, you're an asshole again, for such a prize. She's been taken to the prison island, where I'm attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence here. I've had to fight all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows. She's adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions, when she answers them at all, in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I'm now quite cautious that her return to Riven was unintentional, though certain, that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her unwillingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see without their leader. However, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must consider is, how will he do it? It is likely that his hesitation has been due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back to Denis. That's no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. Lost so much of my life. My people, my father, my son. And you, my wife, Ita. You were the only true kindness that I've ever known. Oh, those are tears? Those are tears. Watching you flicker here in the imager. Sometimes wonder if you were real. I could have restore your life with my pen. I would do so in an instant, and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages. I would be well advised to leave them all in the fifth, getting in with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven, with a linking book to Denis. And once again, my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher from his muddled explanation, apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage had been damaged, but it is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Mattress certainly behind this. Yet how could he be so foolish to send someone here with a linking book? Such blatancy is unlike him. Could it be that he had a change of heart after all the years? Is he finally letting his poor old father go? No, he's only after one thing. Perhaps he should find her. For now, I need only to wait and observe. Yeah, so he was full of shit. Wait, what was that again? Let's remember this. I remember this being important. I don't remember for what. But let's do this again. Click, da, click, da, da. Kia, since you are deaf and can't hear this, there's an audio cue happening when I click on this thing, and I'm trying to remember it. Click, buzz, buzz. All right, I'm going to take a screenshot and write that down. Click, buzz, buzz. Okay. Some clothes. Got a bed. All right. Okay. I want to say the prison was the smallest one. Yeah, this looks right. All right, let's do this. Oh, right. That's why this was important. Puzzle solved. Hey, Catherine.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book? You're all free. You're captured again.
Sure did.
But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what they'll do once they realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to save the Matrix. I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
All right. Final stretch, folks. In fact, I think we're literally about to finish it. I've got the combination. Are you gonna let me move? No? Game? Game. Okay, thank you. No? Okay. I was hoping we could look around the prison cell. Alright, Riven kill screen coming up. And then this one was... It's 4... Well, excuse me, 4/12, 14/21. Boop. Riven's such an interesting departure from the rest of the Myst games too, because it's a rescue mission, right? You spend the entire time, for the most part, except for very small bits, in one age, in one world. You learn about that world and its inhabitants and everything that's going on. Yeah, there's this thing, but this is literally only 2 rooms. Oh, for those that have been watching, a good indicator of Gen and like sort of his inhumanity, even now, even though he says he's reformed, he doesn't give the ages names. They're just numbers to him. It's very interesting. If you read the Book of Atris, there's a lot of very dark stuff that you learn about Gen and kind of how he views himself and the worlds that he goes to. What? No. Way through this again. I'm kind of surprised they never did a real Riven like they did real Myst. There's less distinct environments, so I would think it would be easier, but it is what it is. Come on. Come on. That one should be right. Yeah, this is where we want to be. Yeah, the burn away look. Yeah. Oh, really? That's good to know, Aurelia. That's amazing. Surprised I didn't know that. Back to the start. It's very poetic. However, it also sucks when you couldn't figure out what the heck the Temple Island was supposed to be when you were a child. Here we are. This is it. This is the end game. Just, Alright, and then the combination I had written down for this, if I wrote it right... It's 1, 4, 4, 2, 3. I did not write it down right. Oh, damn it. Alright, let me do this translation again. Alright, that's definitely a 1. Definitely 2 4s. Oh. 4, 4, 2, 3. That's why. No? What am I missing here? 1? No, it's 1, 4, 4, 2, 3. What am I missing here? Am I supposed to hit something? Oh. I'm an idiot. That's what it is. Nope. What am I missing here? Hold the handle, right? That's all I should have to do. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh. Ah. Thank you. I would normally say don't give me a hint, but that's fine. Alright. 1. Ooh. Thanks. You can see the star expanse. Boop. We're about to have some serious action happen here. Can you guess what's about to happen? Death by telescope. Yeah, by the way, this crevice is open over a giant black vortex of space. Atris. Atris.
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
Atris!
I don't...
It's actually explained, like, it's not an instant, vortex, right? It's just increasingly gotten worse over the years.
Villagers are safely in the rebel age. I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for.
I'll explain in a second.
You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us.
Bye, Catherine. You're very pretty.
This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me. Goodbye, my friend.
Hey, I needed that book. I needed that book. Excuse me. Well. Shit. Okay. So, some explanations here.
Now
The-
I understand.
Here we go.
Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that access both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my Myst book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Such a good game. Okay. So, for those of you that don't know, in the beginning of Myst, the entire game starts out with the linking book of Myst falling in front of you from a fissure of stars. So, we'll continue on that in a second. Riven, the world that we had been on this entire game, that fissure had been there for at least 3 decades now. It was originally how Gen was trapped there. What Atris did was exactly what he did here. He had a Catherine linked to Myst. He himself linked to Myst while holding the book above the fissure. What happened, and what was explained early on in the first episode when I was reading the journal. Black Shadow, thank you for the follow. When we were reading the journal, is that Gen basically realized he was trapped, realized that the fissure would eventually destroy the island, and would build, it had the villagers build a iron enclosure over the fissure. What happened, however, is that the fissure continued getting worse. In most of Myst, when you arrive, what you see is actually Atris continually writing in the book, linking book to Riven. And what he's trying to do is overwrite the damage to the world. Yeah, and as Spiper is saying in the chat, the void is full of air. There's oxygen there. It's just less dense than Riven, hence, which is why the vacuum effect is happening. But Atris supposes, which is kind of screwed up because he doesn't know, but he makes the guesstimate that, okay, if when I dropped the Myst linking book through this fissure the first time, it ended up wherever the Traveler was from, then, by the same theory, if the Traveler falls through the fissure, he will return to wherever the Traveler is from. for the sake of the fact that we will be playing the next game, I will tell you he was right. The Traveler does end up back on Earth, basically. Also, like, technically speaking, Atris and is from Earth, and so is his father. And there's a whole bunch of explanation around the Dunny people, but I won't go into that for now. But man, I love this game. Riven is such a good game. It's such a good game. Again, Myst, I love Myst the most just because it has a special place in my heart, but Riven is a successful follow-up to Myst. Just a let's say, innovation on what Myst put in place, even though it's totally different. You're on one age the majority of the game. You're learning about one people and one world. But it is a substantial achievement. We'll let this finish up here. Yeah, parachute would have been nice, especially with how intense the Myst book drops onto the ground in the first game. But the book did get damaged, so you'll probably be fine. All right. Well, that is it. That was a Riven. Thank you all so much for watching. Those of you that stuck around from Klim's channel, thank you kindly. Hopefully you come back for the next one. I don't think I will start it this weekend, but I will likely start next week. We will start on Myst 3 Exile, so next Wednesday around this time. I hope you enjoyed the journey, those of you that saw multiple episodes. I definitely did. This is not the first time I've beaten Riven, but it's the first time in a decade, and it was a good travel. Other than that, thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye!